everyone, welcome to a new video here at the Veil's Bricks channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about a fantastic set that was brought out in 2023. It is this amazing Lego Disney Up House, and I made, as you can see, a complete modular out of it. I just want to tell you some things about this lovely set, and then I'm going to show you what I did with it to make it fit in my modular city. So first of all, if you haven't seen the Disney Up movie, I suggest you do that first, because it is an amazing, tender and sweet movie. It's about this adventure of a lifetime with two great heroes. Carl Fredricksen, who's like a 70-year-old man, he's a widower. The dream that he and his unfortunately passed away wife Ellie had was to move to Paradise Falls in South America. And there's a lot of things that are going wrong in his life. So what he does is he ties a lot of balloons to his house and he makes way to South America. Not knowing that he accidentally took a little Boy Scout with him called Russell. So if you're buying the Lego Disney Up House, then this is what you will get. You will get the actual house. Well, actually, it's half a house. You get 3 minifigures, a little piece of the garden that has like a little piece of the fence, some balloons, gas bottle, a squirrel, cardboard box, and of course the mailbox. But let's go have a look at that house first. The set comes with several stickers, so the front door is actually one of them. There's a little porch here, and I really love building this round piece here. I love the lime green tiles combined with the pink windowsills. I really have to say that the front of this building, it looks super cool. There's even the sprinkler hose down there. Love the little details on the roof as well. There's the little rooster that points the direction of the wind. And then behind that are several balloons. Now, if you compare this to the movie, then Lego has added like way too little balloons to the set. If you're a little bit crafty, you can always make more rings, add in some more sticks and make some more balloons if you want. Then if we turn the house around, you can see there's the chimney right here, which is also used as the mounting post for the balloons. Very clever. Well, actually it's just half a house. It's very slim. I do love the fact that even on the inside the sticker door is amazing. Look at all those little extra knots in there. There's a clock by the door. There's a flower pot here. And then if you go to the room right next to it, it is basically the living room. This one, however, only has one chair. I do miss Ellie's second chair, but there are some ways around that. There's the gramophone, a retro lamp. There are several photos, pictures, paintings on the walls, and all the way at the back there is the money jar for Paradise Falls, where Ellie and Carl were saving up money to go there. Now if you go to the top floor, there's a bed on the top floor. The TV unfortunately is also upstairs, but you can always take it out and just put him in front of Carl's chair here. Here in the back there's like a little treasure chest. In there is a wonderful reference to the movie My Adventures book, which was basically the scrapbook that Carl and Ellie made when they were kids, which would describe their journey to Paradise Falls. There's a lot of lovely details here that really take you back to the movie. Yes, this is a small set. I did not expect anything else for this price. But of course, what you could do is just buy 2 sets and double up the house, making it like one bigger house. There are even some very fine MOC builds available on Rebrickable. I was actually contemplating on whether I should make it like a double up house. And I will share the link to that Rebrickable build below as well, because I think if you really want to make like a bigger house out of it, you know, and you're willing to buy 2 sets of the Up House, and that would also mean that you get twice the balloons, you get 2 chairs, etc. Now, minifigures. Let's start with Carl. This is Carl Fredricksen, a grumpy 70-year-old man. So he has like regular 10 feet, and then the torso is a custom build. They've actually raised his pants up higher with the belt to really make him look like the grumpy old man that he is. Quite a resemblance. On his jacket is a little badge that he and his late wife made. The look on his face and the hair, it's quite spot on. This is what the figure looks like from the back, and as you can see, he has a little smiling face too. His element is his walking cane, of course, roller skate. Me personally, I would have wished that this one was yellow or lime colored to really reflect those tennis balls that he keeps under there. And Russell is also full of details. Comes with a smiley face as well as shows his little grin. His headpiece contains both hair and cap. And just look at his attire. So he's got shorter feet. His torso is just amazing. Look at all the scout badges that he's wearing, his scarf. There's actually one place left because he's still missing the helping an elderly badge, which is also one of the reasons he gets into contact with Carl. But just have a look at that back. So complete brick build backpack. There's like a little spoon in there. There's a red cup, binoculars, frying pan. This kid is going places. That's for sure. And then you also get our lovely little furry friend. Doug is the talking dog. This is what the Lego set of the Disney Up House is about. And now I'm going to show you guys what I did with it to make it fit my modular city. First of all, I got myself a green base plate. I made sure that the house has a good part in there. And then I started to think about the fence. You could put the fence all the way at the side, but if you put that fence a little bit more inward, the house is gonna feel a little bit more isolated. And that is what you want if you want it to resemble the movie. You can figure it out as you go. The mailbox, of course. So I made a little gap opening here. Gonna put that in. Hold on, I'm missing a fence. Put in the little raccoon as well. What the up house is gonna look like if you give it a little tiled up version for a modular street. So my pavement is actually based on the pavement right next to my modular natural history museum. I kind of prolonged the walkway. The light gray line in here is there as well. You know, the drains. Put some studs in where people can actually stand. I made some flowers. I'm just gonna put them right here. Pretty cool. I got some tiny flowers here around the house as well. I will put in like a little extra bicycle that maybe Russell could use. And in order to make it connect to the modular next door, I still have to get like a brick with a little hole in it, a Technic brick. But then it's going to go right here and then I can just attach it to the next modular building. There's like a little extra box in there. Let's put in a little tree. And of course a lantern post. I made some extra tiles here to make like a pathway all the way to the front. So Carl, just gonna put our little buddy over here, and then Doug can come right next to him. Let's throw Doug a little bone. But because I love the fact that there were so many dogs in the movies, look what I got. I got like extra dogs. Well, there you go. That's nice. That's a nice collection over there. So they got a little bit more extra dogs to fill up that garden. I think it looks pretty cool. There's only one thing that is still missing from here. Hey Kevin, would you like to join them? As you can see, I got a brick build version of Kevin. I got this design from Rubricable. There are multiple builds out there that you can make, but I love this one so much because it doesn't use a lot of bricks. Altogether, it cost me like 20 bucks to get all the items for Kevin and to ship them over to my house. But if you're looking for a Kevin, I can definitely recommend this one. I will share the Rubricable link in the description below because this Kevin, it has like the perfect size to go with the house. And then altogether, isn't this amazing? So yes, you can definitely double up the up house if you like, but it is not necessary because as you see, I just have one single house in here and my base plate is now pretty full. You could of course discard of the dogs and then make a double house and it will easily fit in there. No worries. This is actually what I like my Disney up house to look like. Right next to my museum. So I kind of like use this pavement to make it look like a perfect fit. And then I haven't thought of a building next door yet. If I put my sanctum right next to it, my sanctum sanctorum, then the pavement's not gonna match. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else here. That looks pretty cool. And I hope now you can see what I meant with if you want to give it a more isolated feel, then make sure that your fence is a little bit more inward from the rest of the building to really make that house stand out. This Disney Up House, it is a small set, but it is definitely among my top favorites picks for 2023. Oh, and then I also have another tip. Hold on. If you want, you can also take a few transparent bricks and just place them underneath your house at several points to give it a more elevated look. And you can go as high as you want. I mean, you'll have to place several of them to make sure that the building is stabilized. Doesn't that look cool? So that was it, guys. That is what I have done with my Lego Disney Up House set. And I just love the fact that it's a very nice set, under 100 euros. I hope you guys like this video. Maybe it will inspire you to do something more with your own Disney Up set. Have you maybe also made some alterations to it yourself? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will be back with more Lego videos and more Lego news. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Ciao!